check this out, yo. Hey, how you doing, peeps? I was like, check this out. My landlady was like, hey, what are you doing? I was like, nothing. I was like, what's up? She's like, was you yelling last night? I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. I was like, she's like, I got new people here, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right. I was like, fuck, I'm going through divorce, baby. I'm like, give me some leeway. Watch how a G play. Give me some leeway, yo. Like, hey, that shit was funny because, hey, it was like I didn't recall me yelling last night until she said something and shit, and so yeah. It's the only reason I mean, like, if I get passionate about some shit, it's because I give a fuck about it, right? Doesn't how to work for you guys and shit, right? I'm like, you passionate about somebody, you're gonna, I mean, something or somebody or anything, you're gonna express it passionately, not fucking. You ain't gonna be like, oh, yeah, so and so and so. Fuck, I'm gonna be like, fuck, motherfucker, this is my fucking shit right here, yo. So, unfortunately, I mean, last night was a fucking touchy subject, whatever, you know. So, yeah. So apparently, my landlady, I mean, but she was all smiles and shit. That's why I can laugh about that shit, because she was smiling and laughing about it too. But this is because we're on a level like that. I mean, I can't fuck with nobody, whether I work for them or live, whether I'm their tenant or whatever shit. I have to be cool with them, you know what I mean? Or the shit don't work. This is how I roll and shit. I mean, I have enough conflict in my life to where at least those things in my life don't have conflict, if that shit makes sense, you know what I mean? So she was cool. It just made me fucking laugh at shit because she was laughing about it. She's like, was you yelling last night? I was like, yeah, I was. But it's for very good reason, though. I'm like, even though my baby was like, why you got separated on your Facebook and shit? At least put it to single. I'm like, fuck that. I'm fucking separated, yo. Motherfucking my wife is shit. My wife, my life. The fuck, yo? Shit, can change this because fuck it. Whatever, shit. Back to why I even was hollering at you guys. Is like, hey, you know, nice evening, take a stroll. I mean, I kind of finding you guys as a new outlet. You know what I mean? All my homies do the shit. I mean, all my big homies got fucking major platforms that they rock off of. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm new to all this shit, whether it be technology or even fucking with people, though. You know what I mean? So, I mean, all my big homies, they're doing their thing. No names. We know who they are. They know who they are. They know what's up. You know, I don't have to mention the names, whatever. We ain't here, as homie would say, clout chasing or whatever, you know. We just are who we are. We are who we are. I mean, you know, you don't have to fucking be. Check this out, peeps. I spent the majority of my life, like, being fake and, like, doing all this other shit. That's why I could spot it a million, you know, miles away or whatever. I was like, I can spot a fake person because I used to be that shit. Straight up. I was like, so there was different levels and phases that beings go through. I mean, the cool motherfuckers that just got it like that. I mean, I always ask them, I'm like, hey, yo, how long you been like this, bro? You know, they're like, fuck, I've been like this my whole fucking life, you know? Those are the real ones that they were born like that, right? You know what I mean? They just got it in them. It's in them. They don't have to fucking, you know, person like myself, I had to figure out, you know, apparently I'm here on karmatic debt, which is fucking major, yo, by the way, which I'm not complaining about because must have had a grandiose lifestyle, a couple lifestyles before it, but so, I mean, it happened, so I'm learning humility. I mean, it's a painful, long process that I'm learning. Still fucking I was like, but at the same time, I'm like, hey, you know, well, you know, there's certain ways you're supposed to adhere to the universe, you know? There's universal law, as they call it, shit. So that doesn't mean, I'm not saying that I'm like one of these masters that that I do follow and that I do look up to, and fuck, I don't even want to say strive to be, because to be honest, I'm like, I haven't really put much effort into, unfortunately, to doing either. I'm just really trying to survive right now, in this fucked up matrix or world, whatever you want to call it. I was like, you know, you can call it what it is. Fortunately, you know, people that I respect and people that I know, they reached out to me and was like, you know, can I, you know, they reached out heartfelt and was like, hey, they voiced their opinions on like what they thought about me. I'm like, hey, I was like, I can't fucking call it. I was like, hey, and I appreciate any input, because I never get no input ever, so it's all a good thing and shit. Anyway, back to, like, you know, I was just trying to send some positivity out to y'all, you know, because landlady was like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hey, what up with you, yo? And you know, that just goes to show you, like, you know, something negative, you know, it could be laughed about, and, you know, it doesn't have to happen again like that. I could shush up at night, you know. I have to have respect for my neighbors and shit. So, but hey,
Why?
that's just something I want to share with you guys. I was like, shit, oh fuck, we pushed the 6 minutes. I was like, usually the shit only goes a couple minutes. We'll close there. I'll holler at you guys. You guys stay up. I love you guys. Especially, you know who I love. JJD, you know what's up. I love you, baby. Later.